Hello everybody, Pazi here. Welcome back to Born Punk. So let's talk to this cult member here. He's a god.
She looks a bit like she's some sort of circus performer. I'm sure she feels very mysterious and all that. Look at that deluded, serene smile. I hate serene smiles. I'm surprised you just let us land like that.
The conglomerate may be our sworn enemy, but we aren't stupid. If we shut you down, Mitsutomo would retaliate. And since you didn't open fire, it's clear that you want something of us.
Quite the rational conclusion for someone with a skull on her head.
Mockery is the pastime of the jealous.
Okay, skull lady.
Yeah, explain to us why there is a corpse on display here outside your establishments.
What's up with that corpse on display?
Halstein, our mightiest berserker, slew this enemy of ours in a glorious raid. We put him on display so that our returning brothers and sisters be reminded of our mission, our destiny.
Shooting random cops in the face?
Retaking what is ours. Retaking Burgunderholmer.
Funny that you talk so softly to me, whilst defending a damn crucifixion right next to your front door.
Loki teaches us that contradiction and coherence are not always two separate things.
Now you're just making things up on the go.
And she's very good at it, guys.
So, you're in a cult, huh?
We are the one true religion, not a cult.
Why would the one true religion have to hide in a glorified Zeppelin?
When the conglomerate exiled us from Bornholm, we didn't have the numbers to fight back.
And you do now?
No. But we all trust that in time, people will see. See the glory of Valfather.
Who?
You may know him as Odin.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, enough of that whole religious stuff.
Society, world religions, a new topic. And who is Odin again? Who?
What's that about our trials?
Yes, your... trial.
She pressed a button, guys.
Yeah, those.
To gain access to our holy temple, you will face 4 trials.
3 not enough anymore these days?
Again!
4 trials!
Oh!
I got it.
Your first trial is this. Prove that you are a true Norse daughter. Your parents, are they pure?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. My mother's from Iceland, father's from here.
So you are pure. As a sign of purity, you shall bring to me.
Can you just stop with this damn lightning?
What?
You shall bring to me a
Bring
piece
what?
of your mother's homeland. Not of technology, but of nature. A piece of nature that symbolizes your connection to your family and your pure existence.
Right. Something, something, cryptic, mysterious, something, something.
Speak to me once you have procured what is asked of you.
You got it. Can we just shoot their blimp a little bit?
Sorry, we may need their craft fully operational.
I'm sure you will find an excellent and brilliant solution, Emmy.
Did she actually say 4 things, 4 items? I only got 2 there, guys. Did I miss any?
How about you just let us through?
The Arcanost is off limits to outsiders. You have to prove your worth before being allowed inside.
We could still change our mind and blast your ridiculous blimp out of the ether, you know.
Then you wouldn't be able to achieve your mission, whatever that mission may be.
I really don't like that whole being serene and balanced thing you got going on.
The blind fear the enlightened.
I'll be back.
I guess I'll be back, yeah. So, 4 items, guys. Even though I only got 2, but I think those things are all related. Okay, let's go back to the hovercraft.
What's our next stop?
Our next stop, we still have 1 more location, guys. Oh, actually, 2 more. Next, let's go to the Chaos Circus Android gang. We cannot go back to our apartment, huh? Can go back to Flash's sewer dwelling, but not our apartment. Where we might find those items? 1 or more of those items, guys. But there's no option here to go back. Alright, let's head to the Chaos Circus Android gang.
We're headed to the works. Chaos Circuit Castle.
Understood. I'll put us down in a public parking lot nearby.
Wow, a Roboduck.
So this is the famed Chaos Circuit Castle, home of the Chaos Circuit's energy gang.
You've been here before, right, Flash? Been dealing with those Andros before?
No, I know of them. They would have never let old me into their sacred castle. But let me try to conduct myself properly as our leader for this mission.
Rar.
Your constant flirting is getting tedious, Miss Rena's daughter.
Jealous?
Please stop your quarreling. This situation is hard enough for me already. As we discussed, our task here is to ensure the Eurograv lab will have no electricity when we infiltrate it. We will not be able to use Mitsutomo resources to ascertain Mariposa's involvement does not get exposed.
Correct.
Therefore, to ensure our desired outcome, we will need to procure the services of the gang behind these walls. As experts in illegal energy drains and siphons, they are the perfect choice for us. Correct?
Correct. Carry on, Flash. I'm confident your presence will make negotiations much easier.
Thank you.
Alright. Where's my
What was
icon?
that?
I think it came from the alley behind us.
That sounds pretty unique. That's a Mitsutomo minigun. Not a good sign.
Oh dear.
The alleyway behind us. Oh, that way? Didn't hear anything, guys. So... Corgi!
I'm not sure whether that's an andro dog or a cybernetically enhanced one. Either way, it looks fascinating.
Yes, and what is he doing up there?
Good doggy.
Bad Andro.
You can talk?
I didn't think you could talk either,
Why can you talk?
because someone has to tell the juice beggars who come here all the time to shove off. Woof.
You're a guard dog?
Guard Corgi,
Fascinating.
patronizing metalhead.
Rude.
If this was a week ago, I'd be very confused right now.
Yeah, alright, Corgi here has attitude, guys. Wow.
Would you kindly allow us to access the castle?
Sure, come on in.
Just like that? No ridiculous demands? No bribe?
The circuits registered your hovercraft long before you landed. They know who you are.
Well, that's convenient.
And also a bit concerning.
These aren't rusty old worker droids. The circuits are top-notch info diggers.
Do you by any chance know a cat named Apollo?
Is Apollo a talking cat?
So you know him?
I don't, but everyone always assumes I must automatically know all the talking animals on this island.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, good dog.
Corgi,
Corgi,
Good Corgi, that is his name.
what's that minigun sound about?
that's that Cork Dreckhead behind the fort, practicing her andro slaughter skills.
Excuse me?
Group of bored conglomerate execs. They're on one of their fun vacations.
Why would you take a vacation in the works?
Because that's where all the andros hang out that won't be missed if you mow them down with a fully automatic heavy gun.
Ugh. I've heard of such hunting parties before. They're certainly not tolerated by the conglomerate.
Well, they're here, and they're out for blood. Looking to slaughter the circuits, actually. Better be careful.
See you later.
Bye!
Yeah, especially Flash. He is an android. So you be careful here, Flash.
All android workers will be automatically memory wiped when entering the facility. It seems quite obvious that the CCs have acquired this door elsewhere.
I'd say everything here was stolen.
I'm flabbergasted.
Or recycled.
As much as I want to remove this notice, it is a reminder of how terrible many of my fellow metal life forms are treated. Removing evidence of this treatment only serves to memory hole said treatment.
Memory hole? Since when do you use 21st century slang?
Will you just leave him alone, Miss Rena's daughter? Goodness.
She's trying to separate the two eyes. Yeah, Evie here is so into the android. She's so into Flash. You can't even put them apart now. Yeah, what do you think, Flash? What do you think of Evie here? You haven't said a thing about her.
I like the classic design of the sign. Aesthetically pleasing, yet bold and open to interpretation.
It's a neon sign, Flash.
Art is art.
Chaos Circus Castle. Alright, now let's read about these guys. I'm curious. Chaos Circus. Okay, which one is it? Chaos Circuits are a brazenly anti-corp android gang whose exploits have drawn the ear of the conglomerate and the adoration of the city's downtrodden mechanical class. Comprising the gang's membership is a vast assortment of androids, from decommissioned security guards and clan clash combatants to former cybersecurity personnel and medical bots. Power brokers in both the metaphorical and literal sense, the Chaos Circus are traders in electricity. These hackers have routinely managed to infiltrate the private power grids owned by Bornholm's corporate hegemony to siphon the electricity and store it in makeshift batteries. And these batteries are in high demand among criminal enterprises and regular androids alike, and thus fetch a high price on the black market. However, the Chaos Circus are known to have used these batteries to restore power to Haven during blackouts purposefully triggered by the conglomerate in response to unionization attempts. Though these acts of defiance have placed the gang in the conglomerate's crosshairs, Corpo has consistently failed to curb the activities of the Chaos Circus despite its best efforts. And though the Chaos Circuits are loathed by the conglomerate and the island's corporate entities, the reputation among the city's working class and android population is far from positive. Having only ever targeted corporations and rival gangs, the Chaos Circuits have cultivated something of a folk hero status in Bornholm. Wow. Impressive, guys. So, this is the entrance. Whoa! Oh, I see it now.
Who would produce such a disrespectful street painting?
Someone signed it. See? Right there. Says GMF.
Darn.
GMF.
I neither want to expand it nor spend time removing it. An old American Frontiers truck, self-driving. One could say that this truck is a much older cousin of mine.
You're not nearly as fat, though, sexy.
Pardon me, Evie?
You heard me.
I don't think he gets it, guys.
The truck appears to be in a very bad condition. I endeavor to not make matters worse.
Alright, that's the alleyway.
Situated beyond this alleyway is some sort of, how to describe it, industrial grove.
Ooh. Let's
These
not get too
people,
close.
They must be the source of the sound we heard when we arrived.
Most likely. Be careful.
Look at the andro corpses in the back. They're definitely corp hunters. They despise andros. Wouldn't be surprised if each and every one of them killed hundreds of your kind. And they'll scrap you in a heartbeat if they get a chance to.
Understood. Greetings, esteemed.
Is that a dirty bot I'm hearing?
Pardon me?
Sure is, Thor.
Excuse me?
Should I put all in bot, Olga?
Fire away.
You will do no such thing.
And who would you be?
Have a closer look, perra.
Boss on a stick, it's you.
Who's she? Tell me.
Is that
Misoto Mayor. Mitsutomo herself.
What's she doing with a damn android entourage?
Shut the hell up, dreckhead.
I'm American Frontiers, Sotomayor. Vice President Public Relations. You have no power here.
Enough power to arrange unfortunate accidents for all three of you.
Fine. I'll let your little pet live. But that's as far as I'll go. Push me further, and I'll arrange a few accidents myself.
This is a most disturbing situation. Would you like to take over from here, Mariposa?
No, you'll manage. They won't even put a dent in you. They won't risk it.
And if they do, they'll have to fight me.
Okay.
Have a look around then. Welcome to our little hunting camp.
Okay, these people are despicable, guys. Can we exterminate them? I know they are holding very big guns. I can see it from miles away. Look at that gun. Wow. Thor Larson, elegant sniper. She thinks she is elegant. Holding a gun. Okay. They're having a bonfire, huh?
A sizable bonfire, using real wood even. Oh, the perks of being rich. Melting is not on today's agenda.
Huge bonfire. Huh? Where are we going?
No, what a terrible thought to have.
What is it? Now I'm curious.
I was briefly, very briefly, thinking about blowing these.
punk-ass lowlifes, yo?
Up into whatever afterlife they believe in by causing a huge and rapid combustion involving their bonfire.
It's okay, Flash. It's not murder if they deserve it.
Both of you, take it down a notch.
Whatever, Mamacita.
Strangely, I do not feel ashamed about these murderous thoughts.
Okay, let's first talk to the elegant sniper.
Despite her camouflage look, she has corporate executive written all over her face.
Yep.
Definitely.
Current affairs, Corp Hunters. Actually, I want to read about this too. Hold on. Factions. Notable person. Current affairs, Corp Hunters. Android hunting is a disturbing pastime of a handful of the conglomerate's members, frequently enough to be considered an endemic problem. Corporate executives will venture into the poor districts of Bornholm to hunt down androids and harvest their parts as heirlooms, and often while under the protection of heavily armed mercenaries. And though the activity is highly illegal and publicly condemned by the conglomerate, Corpo has never made any serious attempts to curb the heinous sport. Corporate ventures into the labyrinthian depths of Bornholm have occasionally proved deadly for those who erroneously thought themselves a hunter. On the 15th of April 2043, 2 months after he had been reported missing, Misotomo CTO Lara Kibo was found washed up on the shores of Haven, riddled with gunshot wounds. An official investigation by Corpo concluded that Kibo was kidnapped and murdered by the Chaos Circuits. However, given the gang's well-known modus operandi, most consider this claim to be false, and nothing more than a themed pretext for Corpo to further crack down on the gang's activities. The most widely accepted consensus, based in part on stories propagated amongst the city's underclass, is that a heavily inebriated Kibo was killed by a group of sewer-dwelling androids after she fired upon one of them with an automatic rifle. Yeah, I think that is the truth, guys. They are protecting her, guys.
May I have a second?
Go on then, you wandering spare part deposit.
What is this despicable group of yours?
Look at you, trash can. You actually think you're disgusted by us, don't you?
Of course
Yes!
I am. Every decent living being would be.
You're not alive. This is your algorithm simulating outrage based on parameters us real living beings gave you. You're nothing but a simulation.
Yet you still talk to me. You might just as well answer my question.
Very well. I'll entertain you. If only so your friends know who they're dealing with. Name's Olga Noguchi. Blind dude over there is Thor Larson. He's the son of Corpol's intelligence department. Lady behind you is on hunting holidays. She's Gazprom Novatech. No idea what she's doing there. HR said to let her tag along.
And your purpose is?
To blow off a bit of steam. Has a nice side effect of giving Bornholm's recycling industry a bit of a boost.
Unbelievable. Why are you besieging the Chaos Circuits?
Because that fort of theirs is a proper challenge. Clipping sewer bots gets so boring after a while.
And disrupting their energy siphoning operation they got going in there is a good cause too.
Thor, shut your mouth.
Oh, come on.
Why would you hurt those andros? They've done nothing to you.
Why wouldn't we? Are you concerned what happens to your toaster when you throw it away?
Yes.
Why am I even trying to explain this to you? Of course you would object to our little hunting trip.
Because it's immoral.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no morals involved when we scrap a few machines.
Why are you so interested in stopping them from siphoning energy?
Because we've got our own
Thor!
Seriously, what? Who's gonna stop us? Corpol?
I swear I'll drown your sorry blind ass in a pool of OPSEC tutorials.
You may just as well explain yourself now and spare me from getting Mitsutomo intelligence on this matter. Tell us, or tell the conglomerate court of rogue operations.
Fine. We got a little energy siphon operation of our own going on. Not as crude as the one the bots are running, obviously. Draining high-energy consumers of their juice, selling it to the highest bidder. You know, that kind of dreck.
High-energy consumers like, let's say, a Eurograv lab.
Strange example, Street Rat, but yeah. Nothing quite like feeding one's wallet and blacking out one's competitor at the same time.
Propose working together? Are you serious?
Doesn't matter, Evie. We will not collaborate with these murderers.
I know, I know.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing of interest. Does American Frontiers approve of your hunting trip?
I don't want to sound stereotypical, but I am American Frontiers. I'm excellent at my job. I earned my employer billions last year alone. You really think they'd fire me over scrapping a few toasters here and there?
I should have known. Humans will always protect humans.
Don't think like that, Flash. We're on your side.
Yes, I guess so.
What? What is that person doing at the back there, guys? Who the heck was that?
About you leaving here.
Let me cut you off right there. We're not gonna leave here.
You haven't even heard my...
No, little bot. No.
Perhaps we will talk later.
Whatever.
Alright, this is Corporate Minigunner.
She looks very enthusiastic about her job. Actually, I'd be happy if she looked slightly less enthusiastic about her job.
And she's not much of a talker, guys.
Excuse me, miss?
You looking for hole in head?
No. Are you looking to fix yours?
You little.
Nice one.
You won't even talk to me?
No talk to you, no talk to microwave either. It's inside.
Suit yourself.
Yeah, she's not a talker, guys. That's that. Ooh, ammunition crate, huh?
It appears the lady with the minigun is prepared for a long siege. If I touch this, I'm reasonably sure I'd be flash confetti 2 seconds later.
Alright, let's just leave it alone, then. And then Thor Larson.
Definitely what I would call corporate brat. The demeanor, the pose, it all fits. Judging by what was said, he appears to be blind. Strange that he would not have cyber eyes instead. Excuse me, can we speak?
Olga, is that thing trying to speak to me?
It is. Looking straight at you, even.
You stinky scrapbot.
You have the manners of a rodent, sir. And he has the audacity to call me the scrapbot.
Rodent against Scrapbot, huh?
Excuse me, can we speak?
Olga.
Alright.
Yes.
He is also not a talker,
You have the
guys.
and he has...
Alright, fine. We'll go somewhere else.
quite powerful, that speaker. Could it be that it's used to annoy the chaos circuits in their castle? The speaker is connected to the radio above. Best to tinker with that if I want to manipulate the speaker output. An antiquated radio. They are quite popular in Bornholm.
Freya's Wrath. Finally, some good music.
Alright, change the channel.
Hey, I like that song.
Too bad, that's too bad.
Freya's Wrath. Finally, some good music.
But is there a reason to turn the music on? Maybe.
This may look like an oversized car, but is actually a decommissioned Eurograv hoverport transport. Designing transports to mimic personal vehicles was very en vogue 2 decades ago.
How do you know so much about that car?
Transport.
Transport.
Most vehicles come with their very own AIs. To me, they are people. I am interested in people.
You remain a very curious specimen.
Good-looking one, too.
I'm afraid this vehicle is not capable of executing its primary function anymore.
Ooh, more ammunition boxes here.
A couple of empty ammunition boxes. There's casings all around them. Wait, there's a single bullet in one of them.
Ooh, we'll get that one.
That bullet seems special enough to investigate further. Acquired.
Okay, we got the bullets. Nice.
The panorama of the works and Haven. Millions of people are living their lives behind this wall of fog.
History, the works.
Nothing quite like relaxing with a good view.
You call this view good?
It's all I've ever known.
I have a feeling your horizon will expand considerably soon.
Yeah, that's right. Flash spent a lot of time in the basement, guys, in the sewers.
Turbo Virgin Division. I can't say that I've ever heard of that gang.
I think they're game developers.
Wall tagging game developers? Goodness, the world is truly degenerative. Crossing out a tag is against the street code, and we have enough problems already.
Can we go inside this building? There's a hung android here with only the upper body.
Absolutely barbaric. Atrocities like this is why we need androidism. I'd like to give this brother a proper funeral. Alas, a minigun-toting lunatic is preventing me from doing so.
DC's android. Right at the back.
This andro obviously died alone and in pain. A heartbreaking scene. That the conglomerate would allow crimes like this. Nay, commit crimes like this.
What's your opinion on this, Mariposa?
No comment.
Figures.
No comment, eh?
If I were to approach these remains, I'd run the risk of being minigunned to oblivion.
Alright, we can't even get close. Cannot get inside the building, guys. Okay, then, let's leave the alleyway. Because we don't know how to deal with these people yet. Let's go inside the Chaos Circuit.
Opening gate.
Instantly feels like home.
I've seen much worse places in this area. Mine, for example.
Whereas from the outside we could only see the cab of this beauty. Now we see the truck in its full glory. I feel proud to be of the same species as this beacon of productivity.
You think you're the same species as a truck?
Its self-driving AI was declared sentient 50 years ago. We are certainly related.
Most interesting stance. Most interesting.
There's a floodlight attached on the top of the pole to keep the castle's surroundings well lit. And there's also a little andro attached to it, keeping it clean. Very cute.
Yeah. Look at that andro. Just climbing up and down the pole.
I am reasonably sure neither the washing andro nor the pole wish to be disturbed.
So these are alcoves. This looks like futuristic transport pods.